Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm very excited to do because it's going to be all about the new Sigma and Alice in Wonderland collection. I am so thrilled to have received this in PR, and this is a very large box. Inside this collection we have an eyeshadow palette, there's a face duo, there is lip products, also brushes, and a makeup bag. I'm going to be taking you through everything, swatches, doing a demo with the products, and letting you know my first thoughts on this. So thank you so much to Sigma Beauty for sending this over in PR, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, welcome. So I'm gonna set this large box on the desk next to me. Often in my videos I start with an outfit of the day, but I say usually when I do get ready with me style videos, I'm usually just in my pajamas, which is what I am today. My Amazon slides. I have no idea where I got these like athletic shorts. And my shirt is from Victoria's Secret like Sport. It says work for it. So you know this, I don't even know how old this shirt is. It's very old. We have 10 pounds of dry shampoo in the hair, so we have some braids going on, but that's okay because today is just all about this new collection with Sigma Beauty. So if you are new to my channel, hello, welcome. My name is Samantha. I would love if you would subscribe because as of right now, I'm posting 5 videos a week, including multiple shorts. If you like short form videos, I personally prefer long form videos, and I post 5 of those a week. Right now, I'm definitely focused on trying my old makeup using what I already have in my collection, but if I get something really exciting in PR that I really want to try out, then I will definitely be making a video on it. And I love Sigma Beauty as a brand. I've loved them as a brand for a very long time before I even started my own YouTube channel. I'm now an affiliate with them, and in April, I was able to go out to the Sigma headquarters in Minnesota, and we got a sneak peek of the Alice in Wonderland collection, and I was so excited when we saw this. I was with 3 other creators, Angelica Nikvas, Angela Bright, and Kelly Gooch, and all of us, when we saw the Alice in Wonderland collection, we were like, what? We're there for the launch of the new mod, and the new mod palette definitely has very different vibes than the Alice in Wonderland. When I talked about this in the Will I Buy It video, it's the new makeup releases series that I post every single Wednesday. I said I was really excited about this one because it feels so different for Sigma. It's a lot more colorful. I am more of your neutral lover. If I do color, I often like to do it a little bit softer or a little bit monochromatic. I don't think anyone would describe my makeup style as bold, but even still with this one, I feel like you can do the colors if you want to. You can do the more neutrals. The Sigma eyeshadow formula is one of my favorites, and it has been for a very long time. I also love that they include double-ended brushes, and these are the good quality Sigma brushes that come with their palettes, not just kind of like junky throwaway ones that they just toss in here. They're the excellent Sigma quality. So I was so excited when this showed up at my door, and I can't wait to jump into it. First, I will take you a little bit through the collection. So the Alice in Wonderland, the hashtag Sigma and Disney collab. This is gonna be available on September 8th on sigmabeauty.com. I am an affiliate with Sigma, and my code is Samantha. I am unsure if codes will be able to be used on the new collection. I feel like usually Sigma does. I think it's sometimes just the influencer collabs, but since this is a Disney collab, I don't know for sure, but if you wanted to save 20% off on the Sigma website, you can use my affiliate code, that is Samantha. Then a closer look at the collection, we do have the eyeshadow palette. Just the outer packaging on this looks so fun. You have the 14 shades inside, and like I said, the dual-ended brush, and the palette is going to retail for $59. Also in here, we have a face duo. I really do like the face duos that Sigma comes out with. So in this one, we have more of a pinky highlight and then a really beautiful like a mauve rose blush that I think looks so stunning, and this is going to retail for $35. We also have a lip duo included in the collection. So one, we have a lip gloss, and then we have a new category to Sigma, and this one is their hydrating lip cream. Really excited to try this one out, but the lip duo is also going to retail for $35. Lastly, we do have a 5-piece brush set, and the brush set does include this stunning makeup bag. This is so fun. I love the looks of this bag, and you actually have a really decent amount of room in here as well. Like, you can fit the 5 brushes, and you can fit a lot more in here. Like, that is a really good size, especially a travel makeup bag. And then you do have the 5 different brushes. I love the handles on these. You have the F47, a multitasker. This is a brush that's great for like foundation, concealer, cream products, cream bronzer, cream blush, anything like that. You can use it for a variety of different things. I also have the F53 Air. I'm really excited for a new duo fiber in my collection because I definitely need some, especially with all the cream and liquid products I've been trying recently. Those are really nice to have. And then we also have 3 eye brushes. We have the small tapered blending, which is the E45 matte. The E27, which is detailed blending. It's similar to the E25, but a little bit smaller, a little bit more on that detailed side. And then we do also have the pencil brush. This is the classic E30. The 5 brushes and the bag are going to retail for $120. And I also see on my card here that if you do purchase the full collection, you will get 20% off. Something to note, if you want everything in the collection, you can get the 20% off, or again, my affiliate code gets you 20% off as well. That is everything for the collection, and I really want to try this out. So let's get you zoomed in and get an eye look going. We are nice and zoomed in, and this palette is so interesting to me because when I look at it, there are so many looks that I want to do. This yellow shade over here is speaking to me. More oranges, like these fall tones in here, totally speaking to me. This one's name is March Hair. Like, I want to use that one for sure. These greens, I love playing with green shadows. I like that there's the neutrals in here, but for me, I want to do something that's a little bit different in today's video, and I hope this works out for me. But I want to focus on this end of the palette, specifically the blues and even this really dark shade right here in Lost. That's actually what I'm going to go in with first. And like I said, I'm more of a neutral lover. I'm also more of a quick and easy type of girl. A lot of times I use 2 or 3 eyeshadows, but sometimes I look at a palette and I just feel inspired to get out of my comfort zone. And that is definitely what Alice in Wonderland is doing to me right now. It's just making me want to try so many different things. So I thought, why not just go for it? So I love that I have so many different brush options. I'm going to take from the palette. This one should be like an E55, I'm pretty sure. E54 medium sweeper. And I am going to pick up the shade Lost. And this is what we're going in with first. A little bit nervous, but we will give it a shot. So when I did my face makeup, I did use concealer on my eyelids. I used the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and then I just set them with my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Powder. So what I'm gonna do is just start to pack this all over the lid, and I'm being kind of messy with it because we are gonna be adding other shadows on top and blending with other shadows. I just wanna get kind of this dark layer down first. Once we have it laid down, the non-adventurous side in me says, Samantha, go in with a shade like 10-6 or even twinning, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to go in instead with Wonderland. This could either go really well or really badly. We don't know, but we'll see. And if it goes badly, we'll try to fix it together on camera. So I'm going to go in with Wonderland, and I'm going to go in with that smaller detailed brush, and this is what I'm going to start to buff along my crease. So I'm just going to take this a little bit above the crease here and just start to blend back and forth. And we're just adding a little bit of this more kind of teal shade and blending it in with that darker shade. I haven't gotten a lot of fallout yet. I feel like just a little bit more on this eye, but that's okay. I'm just going to take a clean brush and wipe that away for right now. Like I'm inviting it to come back. It's like when you ask someone if you can borrow a tampon. Then we're gonna go in with some lighter shades and see if we can pull the look together. So I'm gonna go in with Alice, this really pretty light blue. I'm using a brush actually from the Cinderella collection. This one's an E55. You can see it's just a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna take Alice and start to pop this onto the lid. Again, since we have such a dark base underneath, it kind of gives a different pop to the more lighter shadow. I think the lighter blue would be really pretty on its own as well. I just kind of wanted to do something with a little bit more oomph, and I'm actually really liking how this is showing up. And then I'm gonna take the shade White Rabbit. Of course, there had to be a White Rabbit. And I was thinking, I want to pop this like right in the very center. But I don't want to do like too much. I really wanted to just give a little bit more light right in the middle of the eyes. But then also use this as an inner corner highlight. My dog just let out the biggest sigh. It's 5 o'clock, which is her dinner time, and she's like, girl, why are you playing with eyeshadows right now? There's bigger things happening here. And this one I'm just trying to do very, very lightly right in the center, not bringing it up too high in the crease either. Sigma has these really beautiful topper shades where they just look like more wet on the eyes, and I think that they are so stunning. And then using just a smaller brush, this one is the E20, still going in with White Rabbit. I'm gonna add that to my inner corner. I really want the inner corner to pop here. Like that, maybe just like touching it to the brow bone. Not much though, nothing too great. I'm just gonna add my Glossier black liner to my waterline. First, I'm gonna sharpen it. Per usual. For my lower lash line, I'm gonna do Lost first, and I'm gonna keep that really close to my waterline, and then I'm gonna blend it out with 10-6. That is my thought plan here. I'm just gonna use the pencil brush. So again, I wanna tie in the blue shades, but I don't want it to be too overwhelming, so I'm just kind of very lightly going in with Lost first. I'm gonna blend with that lighter matte. I feel like a more dramatic look does call for lashes, so I'm gonna be using a half lash pair from the new Auric lashes. This one is in Viceroy. All right, after lashes are on, that means the eyes are done. I'm gonna move over to the face duo. I'm gonna use the blush first and the duo fiber brush that came in here. Blush just looks so pretty in the pan. I was really excited to put this one on. Sigma face duos are really nice. I think it was it the Cinderella one that I was really enamored with? Might have been the Cinderella. And then to highlight, I'm actually gonna use one of the blending brushes, the tapered blending. I think that it's a great size for a highlighter. So I'm just gonna use that to highlight the cheekbones. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, 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 okay. I haven't even been wearing highlight a lot recently, but that's pretty. Ooh. That's gorgeous. So I wiped off some of my lip mask that was still on, and then I just used my Kosas Peak lip liner to line my lips. And then I'm gonna go in with the shade Kiss the Tulips. This is the hydrating lip cream. I'm really curious to try this. My first thoughts, this is very lightweight. It's definitely very creamy. I really like this mauve shade. Feels very smooth on the lips. I think I was expecting it to be more like a liquid lipstick. I mean, I also just put it on, so I'll have to see how it dries down and how it wears. But I was thinking that it was going to be thicker and just heavier on the lips. It's actually much lighter than I was expecting, and I am really liking the way that looks. And then since we're here, and why not, I'm gonna use the gloss. This one is in Singing Violet, or Violets. And then I am going to just kind of pop this right in the center. Oh, okay. That's pretty. That brings a little bit more, like a little bit more purple to the look, and just a little bit of sparkle as well. Ooh, that's pretty. I just say Sigma typically doesn't have my favorite lip products. I much prefer their eyeshadow palettes. Their face duos are really beautiful. Their new blush, bronzer, highlights that they came out with. Obviously their brushes have been a staple for so many years, but I'm really curious to keep trying this hydrating lip cream more because I really enjoyed that formula, but I like how it looked with the gloss on top of it as well. But after that, this is the final look with the new Sigma and Alice in Wonderland collection. This is my first look using the palette, the face duo, the brushes, and the lip product. For my first thoughts on everything, I'm just really liking the eyeshadow palette. You know when you have a favorite brand, a favorite formula, and every time they launch something new, you're like, please don't be different, please don't be different. I feel like that's what I think with Sigma Beauty every time. This so far from what I've tried is the beautiful Sigma quality, and like I said, there's so many other looks that I want to do in here. I'm thinking maybe this quad over here is going to be my next one. I also really like the way Sigma lays out their palettes, because my first thought when I was looking at the Sigma palettes was it is kind of eclectic and all over, but they really break it down in little sections for you that you can use. It just makes it so much easier on my eyes because I don't have the most visual mind, but I'm excited to jump into every single one of these shades. There's not a shade in here that I wouldn't use. Normally I would say something like this, and my eyes were kind of drawn over to this area, and I thought it was fun to try something a little bit different, a little bit outside of my comfort zone. So it's beautiful. The only bad thing with the face duos from Sigma that I'll say is that I do wish they would come out with multiples, because this isn't going to be able to work for absolutely everybody. If it is something that works for you though, these are stunning. And I have to say, this one, I just tried it the one time, but I feel like this one might even beat out the Cinderella. This blush shade is just what I love in a blush, and then the highlight being a little bit more on like this, almost like a peachy pink side, I think is just so stunning. And again, I thought that highlight looked so beautiful on the face, and I'm not even into highlight right now, and that was stunning. Brushes are great quality as usual. Again, like the packaging on everything. I heard my friend Heather Austin put it really well, I thought, with this collection, is that yes, it's a collab with Disney and like a movie from our past that we love, but it's done in like an adult way. And sometimes there are collaborations done with Disney or just other shows, movies, but it feels almost, or looks almost, gives that vibe almost of being a little bit more juvenile maybe. And some people like that, and that's what you want to go for, whether in your 30s, 40s, 50s, doesn't matter. That's kind of still more of your thing. That's great. But for me, I kind of don't always enjoy that more like cutesy type feel to it. I want something that feels Alice in Wonderland, but for me, where I am right now. And I think Sigma did a great job, from the packaging to the products that they decided on, the shades. I just feel like they put this together so well. And then the lip products, like I said, like the glosses from Sigma aren't necessarily my favorite, but I definitely do want to try out this hydrating lip cream more, because from the first time that I'm putting it on, I like how comfortable it feels. I definitely want to see how long wearing it is. I'm about to go eat dinner, so I will definitely come back to review everything. I'll have more looks going up with the eyeshadow palette for sure on my Instagram, which is March Beauty Word. I'm sure I'll have a TikTok going up as well, which is by Samantha March, because we got to do it all on all the platforms. So I for sure am doing more looks because I feel so inspired by this eyeshadow palette, and that does not always happen. So I'm really glad that I ended up enjoying the first look, because it is so different from me. But even if you are someone who typically stays with neutrals, or you don't play with color, or even just darker shadows all that often, this is still going to be something that is really easy for you to use. Shadows just have this ease of use to them that even putting like that really dark shadow on my lid, where normally I'd want to be like, I need to go wipe this off, I was like, no, this is going to work out. And I really do like how this one came out. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, this collection is launching on September 8th. Another thank you to Sigma for sending this over in PR. If there's anything that you've been thinking about getting from the site, or you want to pick up anything from the collection, you can use my affiliate code Samantha. I would love to know if you are planning to pick this one up. And as always, if you enjoyed this, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next video.